Hey, what's up, naughty community? Happy Saturday. Welcome back to my naughty hobby with Amber for another super easy to follow crochet tutorial. Today I'm excited about this one because actually every single row in this is going to be exactly the same. So it's going to be a pattern you'll be able to memorize quickly and really get the hang of it. And again, I feel like it looks like a really difficult stitch, but follow along with me and I'm going to show you how easy it actually is. In this demonstration, I'll be using a 3.25 millimeter hook and some lightweight cotton yarn, but you can use whatever you have available to you. Let's go ahead and get started. So in order for this pattern to work up correctly, we're going to be working in multiples of 8 plus 1 extra stitch on our foundation row. So to start out, we will do a chain of, let's do 25. There's 20 for me. Okay, so we have our 25 chains. Now we are going to create our turning chain, and it will also count as our first stitch. So we're going to do 3 additional chains. And in our fourth chain from our hook, so this chain right here, we're going to place a double crochet. We're going to skip the next 3 chains, and into this fourth one here, we're going to place 4 double crochets. And I suggest working kind of slowly while you work your foundation chain, unless you do like a solid row of single crochets or something like that, because they get a little stretched out. So 4 double crochets, and then we're going to do 3 chains. And working into that same stitch, we're going to place 1 more double crochet. We're going to skip the next 3 chains, and into that 4th chain we're going to work a V-stitch, or if you're not sure with patterns, that's just a double crochet with a chain 1 and another double crochet into that same chain to create a V-stitch. Now we're going to repeat that pattern across till we get to the end. So skip 3 chains. Into that 4th, you'll work 4 double crochets. We'll do 3 chains, and then a double crochet into that same chain or same stitch. skip 3 stitches, 3 chains, and into the 4th one we'll work another V-stitch. And when you're at the end of your row, in your last stitch, you're going to place 2 double crochets. From here you're going to chain 3, and your chain 3 does count as your first stitch. I like to yarn over as I turn, and then you're going to place a double crochet into your first stitch, and we're going to start our pattern over again. So in these chain 3 spots, we're going to do those 4 double crochet, chain 3, and then double crochet into the same chain 3 spot. You'll work a V-stitch in your previous V-stitch. So right here, we'll do a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet into that same spot, and continue across. And you will find that 3rd chain that you had created, and in the top of that is where your last 2 double crochets will go to finish your row. You guys, this I guess this little row sequence, because it's just one, it stays constant throughout the entire pattern. If you wanted to start another row, It will always be chain 3, turning your work, and just like the previous row, in the first stitch, double crochet. Then again with your 4 double crochets, chain 3 and another double crochet. But that is how you will work up this pattern. Like I said, it's super simple, and I think that you guys are going to love the way that it turns out. I will probably end up doing some kind of a shawl or wrap using this stitch because I love it, and it feels great with the cotton yarn. So hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and are having a wonderful weekend. I'll see you next week with my plaid beanie tutorial, but until then, happy hooking and take care, you guys. See ya.